Carly Fiorina on stage at Oracle Openworld in San Francisco.
Our goal is to tightly align HP and our partners around a model focused more on business value or mission value and customer experience, more on value and experience than on technology.
In the conference's opening keynote address, the Hewlett-Packard CEO calls for a more interoperable approach to IT, putting the focus on services rather than technology.
Value in this era of technology is delivered horizontally, not in vertical silos. The 80s and the 90s was the era in which value was created with vertical organizations and technology was implemented vertically. Vertically by division, by department, by application, by process. Content was connected to very specific devices, or infrastructures were connected to very specific applications. But standalone islands of automation and technology no longer drive sufficient value. And you can look in any industry, any part of government or society, and what everyone is talking about is the requirement for silos to begin to interact and interoperate. Silos can't interact and interoperate unless the technology does. And so today it's about making a heterogeneous world work together and speak a common language. It's about connecting up what was not connected before. And this is not just about networking devices, it's about networking businesses and companies and employees and suppliers to customers and getting those silos to talk to each other. It is now about horizontal value creation, not vertical. Now, each of these trends is powerful in its own right. Digital, mobile, virtual, personal, simplicity, manageability, adaptability, and horizontal value creation. Each of these trends is powerful in their own right, but when you put them together, they are truly transformational for all of us. It is no longer enough to manage costs or improve quality or mitigate risk, although all of those things are important. A digital, mobile, virtual, personal world demands that companies or departments also become more agile, more responsive to change, able to collect and act on all kinds of information in real time. Incidentally, these three trends are why HP has made the portfolio choices we've made. It is why we play in the consumer market as well as the business and public sector market, because in this era of technology, these markets interact. It is why we've invested so heavily in management software. It's why our leading positions in imaging and computing and services are important, so that we can help transform and integrate the physical and the digital worlds. But the challenge now for every IT organization is to build an IT environment that is more responsive to change, that is simpler, horizontally integrated, more manageable, more adaptive, and more secure. It means having the tools. In this case, of course, I'm here to talk about the tools from HP and from Oracle to turn data into information, information into knowledge and insight, and knowledge into competitive advantage. And to do it in a matter of minutes or seconds, not days or weeks. And most of all, it means turning IT into greater value. Now, you can't do any of that if your vital information is trapped in organizational silos or in systems that can't communicate and interoperate with other platforms across the enterprise. Vertical silos have to give way to horizontal processes and information flows that support the entire business rather than just discrete processes or departments. You have to be able to deliver the right information to the right people at the right time in the right context. Grid technologies, web services, knowledge management, virtualization software now make it possible to share applications and business intelligence and IT resources across vast networks. You have to increase the business value of IT by delivering it as a service to the enterprise. And that means you need to have a complete view of your whole IT environment, from business processes to applications to infrastructure, and the tools to manage and control the whole environment in real time. Now, the way we see it at Hewlett-Packard, the answer to these challenges is a service-oriented IT environment that is tightly and dynamically tied to business requirements, that is managed as a single globally distributed resource, that is powered by modular, standards-based components, and that draws on virtualized systems that can scale up or down to meet shifting business demands. Building on our own experience over the last several years, the needs of our customers, and our partnerships with companies like Oracle, HP has developed a proven evolutionary approach that allows enterprises to meet these challenges and to use rapid change to their advantage. And we call this the adaptive enterprise. And it is HP's vision and approach to building an organization in which business and IT are synchronized to capitalize on change. Now, we think there are three benefits to this approach. The first is simplicity. Simplicity is all about reducing complexity, which is all about reducing IT cost, leading to lower business operations costs and greater integration to master change. The second is agility, enabling you to adapt to business needs in real time and to accelerate time to market, time to decision, time to response. And the third is value, which is focused on freeing up resources for innovation, increasing revenue and profitability, and building a competitive advantage. Our goal is to tightly align HP and our partners around a model focused more on business value or mission value and customer experience, more on value and experience than on technology.